뭐야? 왜 튕겼어? 뭐임? 왜 여기서 보여?
다음 임무는
연상샷.
잡았습니다.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
예, 알겠습니다.
-15, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander. Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance. Just like it sounds. Serving as our
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. Commander, I'm going to need more help on the...
Mission initiated.
You lived in one of the colonies.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Commander, seems like we actually managed to impress the Reapers. Their operative has just provided us the coordinates to their HQ. Now that we're in the area, it may be worth spending some time here. Not to mention meeting their leader, Volk.
My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. we move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating. Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander. I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Menace, ready to deploy.
We've been tracking a weak Advent signal moving through this region. It looks like a data vault, probably stowed aboard one of their trains. Initial analysis suggests the data may be tied to the aliens' latest project, so we're moving in to lock it down. Secure the AO and remove any hostile forces protecting the train. Then seize the assets by whatever means necessary. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
알았다.
흥분되는군.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
전진.
All right, you bastards.
뭐든지 준비돼 있습니다, 동무.
아씨.
위험합니다.
It's too dark.
이러면 다시 병신 같은 게임 진짜.
Accessing the feed now.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
나만 잘 따라오라고. 잘 있지? Almost there. Come on.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
나불 붙었어.
이제 죽은 사람이 보인다. 나쁘진 않군요.
All right, you bastards. 나불 붙었어.
상황은 어떻습니까? 전진. 위험합니다.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
응? 왜 안 먹어줘? 아씨.
이거 저장해놔야지.
Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrade.
Squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
We may have chosen a
The
different...
Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander. Just like it sounds, the Ranger serving as our...
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander.
Construction initiated.
Commander,
Commander, seems like we actually managed to impress the Reapers. Their operative has just provided us the coordinates to their HQ. Now that we're in the area, it may be worth spending some time here. Not to mention meeting their leader, Paul.
My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
Commander, one of our Resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander. During the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. I will begin our research immediately.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should...
We've been given a prime opportunity to disrupt Advent's operations and delay their current plans. One of their field commanders has decided to tour the actual field, and we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground, find our target and eliminate him as quickly as possible. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
The others surely didn't come. 날아간다.
작전 맞습니까?
뭐지? 야사.
Let's do this! 수비한다.
벌써? 진짜 어딘가 있을게? 여긴가? 저긴 없다. 끝난 새끼.
나쁜 왔었어.
Let's see what you got.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
이 벌을 빠르게 풀어야 돼. 쉽게 하려.
They'll
나쁜 붙었어.
전진.
여기 없다.
just try it.
이제 죽은 사람이 보인다.
가고 있어. 나 수비한다.
We're picking up an
What are
inbound
they?
Advent
Someone-
transport. The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let them get on board that ship.
이동합니다.
No, that's the wrong position. Just try it!
유령 작전 개시.
어디냐 진짜? 사령관님 어딨어? 저 새끼 찾아.
반가워.
찾았다. 다른 애야?
Alright, you bastards, let's see what you got!
나 좀 도와줘.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
어?
That was... There it is.
이동합니다.
아씨 사령관 어딨어?
전진.
They'll pay for that.
position for the evac. Don't let the general escape. Target identity confirmed. That's the general. Take him out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
아, 이게 디바가 죽어서 못 깼네. 개빡친다.
Accessing the feed now.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby. Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
The others surely didn't come
나
this far.
들어간다.
I'm moving!
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
다음 임무는 어차피 한 번 겪을 일이지.
Copy that.
나불 붙었어.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Move up!
알겠습니다.
Just try it. 붙었다.
상황은 어떻습니까? 상황은 어떻습니까? 위험합니다.
Okay, I've done what you asked.
나 들어간다.
한 바퀴를 바래야지.
Now that we've got a foothold, it's time to take... Place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
On me!
All right. On my way.
우리는 지금부터 역사적인 임무를 수행한다.
왜 이렇게 모자 없나?
All right, you bastards. Let's see what you got.
포기하지 않는다. 이제 죽은 사람이 보인다.
움직이는 놈은 그놈부터 병신을 만들어주겠다.
좀.
Roger.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
Let's move.
So you said.
조용히 하란 말이야. 조용히.
어디 갔냐?
이동합니다.
저기 있네.
Let's go.
움직이는 놈은 그놈부터 병신을 만들어주겠다.
Roger that.
움직이는 놈은 그놈부터 병신을 만들어주겠다.
전진.
Solid copy.
위험합니다.
I can't get a shot.
Accessing the...
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we're dealing with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
다음 임무는
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
알겠습니다. 경계 중입니다.
Let's see what you got.
그래도 상관없긴 해.
위험합니다.
How's that feel?
전진.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
예, 알겠습니다. 경계 중입니다.
상황은 어떻습니까?
아, 이상하. 또 소질러.
유령 작전 개시.
뭐든지 준비되어 있습니다, 동무.
Reloading!
좋았습니다.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges. Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows.
Our new recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the aliens.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
We may have chosen a
The
different...
Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander. Operating some of... Just like it sounds,
아 이거 눌러야 되죠?
serving as our...
I do find that area...
Command.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander. But we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Commander, one of our Resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating. Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Commander, seems like we actually managed to impress the Reapers. Their operative has just provided us the coordinates to their HQ. Now that we're in the area, it may be worth spending some time here. Not to mention meeting their leader, Volk.
My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead.
This will prove to be an important step forward. I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding...
Our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area. And if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
All right.
I hope you're right.
네, 알겠습니다.
전진.
쏴.
포기하지 않는다.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
그렇긴 한데 템
단독 작전 맞습니까?
사람보다
Get
막
moving.
쓰면서 가면
All right. On my
알았다.
way.
Got it. Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
All right.
이동합니다.
Could use a portal about now.
실장!
Give me a bit. Gotta get ready. Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Ready.
확실하십니까?
Gotta get ready.
Reloading! Alright, you bastards, let's see what you got!
Count me in.
전방의 목표 발견. 상황은 어떻습니까?
경계 중입니다.
You won't leave here alive.
예, 알겠습니다.
I'm ready. Agreed.
Alright, you bastards, let's see what you got!
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Huh?
확인했습니다.
That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network. The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to optimize the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off.
Agreed.
That's what I need to use.
진짜 많아.
Great. I understand.
Let's call it business. Give me a bit. Gotta get ready.
남자답게 덤벼.
That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
A reminder to all citizens, vigilance is your duty. Fail.
I wondered how the new gear would hold up, Commander. Looks to me like it's working out just fine.
New objective added.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Commander, combat against the aliens day in and day out is no easy task, and eventually the stress takes its toll in various ways. We'll need to keep an eye on each soldier to manage their traits.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
The Ranger serves as...
천재.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
아니다.
Avenger plotting new course.
I could use a favor if you've got the manpower to spare. We're all in this together, right?
Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
In position to drop.
We've got a request from the Resistance to aid in the rescue of an important VIP who went on a scouting expedition into territory thick with the Lost. They've gotten themselves stranded. From what we hear, they're barely hanging on. We'll need to move in and attempt an extraction. Just don't get bogged down by the Lost. Resistance expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost. We only have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point for extraction. The whole place is overrun with Lost. Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
유령 작전 개시.
Wait. Are those... humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander. They are certainly dangerous.
Cover me.
예, 알겠습니다.
That wasn't the plan. Get moving.
재장전! 탄약이 거의 다 떨어졌어요!
단독 작전 맞습니까?
I understand.
포기하지 않는다. 이제 죽은 사람이 보인다. 잡았어. 맡겨주십시오. 위험합니다.
Not your lucky day. Come on, come closer.
뭐든지 준비되어 있습니다, 동무.
Okay. Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more.
맞은 거 아니야?
Tango down.
어차피 한번 겪을 일이지.
The expedition has limited ammo reserves. If that turret runs out, the Lost are going to make quick work of them. We need to reach the group before that happens.
Give me a bit. Gotta get ready. An omelet. No denying that. Damn it!
Reloading. Ready.
예, 알겠습니다.
이제 죽은 사람이 보인다. 죽이지 않는다.
Target a shot. Down my line of sight. You're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander. We have to get moving. Good night. Good night. Roger, I'm on it. Loading!
재장전! 뭐든지 준비되어 있습니다, 동무.
I'm ready.
The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
Could use a portal about now.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
Got it.
이제 죽은 사람이 보인다. 알겠습니다. 위험합니다.
갑니다.
Roger that.
장전! 알겠습니다.
Execute. This way. Copy that. I'm ready to fight. Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance. Dead. Smashed their eggs. Give me a bit. Gotta get ready.
잡았습니다. 말씀하십시오. 포기하지 않는다. 잡았습니다.
All right.
뭐든지 준비되어 있습니다, 동무.
Menace 1-5, keep pushing towards the evac point. No matter what you do, you're never gonna make a dent in the Lost. There's just too many coming in. Count me in. We're moving out!
알겠습니다. 요령 작전 개시.
Roger that.
Agreed. Target down. Target down! Changing mag. I'm out!
이제 죽은 사람이 보인다. 위험합니다.
And you take care.
We've extracted the VIP's escort. Once we get him patched up, he should be ready to rejoin the fight. The VIP is secure aboard the Sky Ranger. Let's get the rest of our people out of there, Commander.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
We successfully rescued the expedition, Commander.
The Speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would have...
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms. That's what we needed.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
What do you know about these gene therapy clinics, Doctor? They seem like a big draw for the cities right now.
Having worked in one of the...
As long as you're compliant.
Yes. The price of admission is acceptance of all Advent policies. For many people, that's hardly a consideration. A minor inconvenience, at most.
I'm beginning to see the appeal.
Cool. Now operational.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local Resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the Resistance movement.
죽어야 되는데. 템플러도.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
The Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger. Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere. Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders. You're the boss.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves. This is where the Templar faction maintains their headquarters. I'll admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to psionics, but so far they seem loyal to our cause. We can scan at this location to gain additional support from their people.
My people I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants. My followers and your people continue to grow in skill, and now the Resistance can take on more responsibility, should you need it.
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we have a priority. We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
I do not think I could have predicted this.
These
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Commander, you'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
Order my people to get underway immediately.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of Chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
In position for deployment.
One of our contacts sent word that Advent forces have been conducting local area sweeps from trains in this region. The remote terminal they're using is currently exposed on their network. We're after data critical to the aliens' latest project, so we're heading in to seize control of the access point. Clear out any hostile resistance in this area and secure the train. This is our chance to stop their progress. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow. Cover me! They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Understood, moving out. Hostile targets in sight. Fully covered. Come on, let's go. I'm on the move. Roger, I've got my eyes on. Copy that.
알겠습니다. 뭐든지 준비되어 있습니다, 동무.
똑같아 쏘는데?
They're onto us.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. Not a whole lot of that anymore.
Heretics, come forth! See the face of your ruin!
That's one of the Elders chosen, and it's not gonna make things easy on us. Let's try to get as quickly as possible. He's down. Menace 1-5, the Advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time. Get to that terminal. Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point. We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Scanning.
Copy.
알겠습니다.
다음 임무.
Roger that.
알겠습니다.
Got it covered.
Copy that.
Show me why the Elders favor you so.
That's the Elders' warlock. All reports indicate that they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
I am humbled by the Elders' charity towards my efforts here. Let's... Perhaps you do not understand the perils of leaving your soldiers so vulnerable to my reach. For soon, all of their knowledge will be mine.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Derek, 괜찮나?
Your efforts at rectifying past mistakes will garner no praise from me, Commander.
전진.
I'm moving.
Roger.
Huh?
Out loud.
Squander your lives as it is fated.
전진.
All right, let's move out. Beautiful.
발사!
Even your seemingly effective tricks are nothing more than that.
Get it together.
I will feed you the Elder's lesser minions, Reaper. Of your depths, the Elder's vision stretched beyond time itself.
definitely got that one.
발사 개시!
Rededicate myself to the Elder's vision. I will take this defeat as a sign that I must elevate myself to a higher stratum.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. We showed the Chosen that the Resistance is...
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done...
This just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them down. We just have to figure out how to keep them down. Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities. Something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up.
Send word of your victory today to all of your allies. For them misguided hope fuels my passion for the Elder's vision of their demise. Consider the countless lives that could have been spared had you remained in your place among the Elder's champions.
The Elders never had any issues targeting civilians, and their Chosen are no different. The Resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander. Action immediately, Commander.
Maximum power consumption reached. Power relay construction in...
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander. I think Dad would have been proud of what we're doing here. For the first time in a long time, we're actually a threat to the aliens, and they know it. Now we just...
The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar project, Commander. If we can make contact with Resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete. From my own experience, Advent generally deploys...
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Sky Ranger
Menace, ready to deploy.
recall confirmed.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond. Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Squad green to deploy.
We have a reliable source reporting that Advent has a resupply operation in progress in this region. They're airlifting supply crates out of a secured area. If we move quickly, we can probably grab a few for ourselves. Mark the crates for pickup, and Firebrand will handle the heavy lifting. Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
It's a bright summer day.
Up top!
Let's do this.
유령 작전 개시.
빨리 됐냐?
already marked a couple of crates for extraction. If we move quickly, we may be able to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift.
다음 임무는
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
전진. 산 사람이 보인다.
Could use a portal about now.
예, 알겠습니다.
The others surely didn't come this way. Just try it!
They're moving as quickly as they can to get those crates. If we want our share, we'll have to move just as fast.
일로 와요?
경계 중입니다.
상황은 어떻습니까? 작전 맞습니까?
Count me in.
단독 작전 맞습니까?
Count me in.
알겠습니다.
Do what I can.
경계 중입니다.
Think I'll manage.
상황은 어떻습니까?
All right, you bastards, let's see what you got.
포기하지 않는다. Fractal double!
Commander, we should assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
알겠습니다. 발사!
look into it. Agreed.
What you got?
괴물이 보여.
I'm ready.
다음 판에 더 잡긴 하는데.
공격당하는 중!
여기까지 해야겠다. 안 된다. 병신 같은 게.